Buckle up, people. This is gonna be an interesting episode. Just like the last catfish victim we talked about, this lady needed multiple episodes for her to understand she was being scammed. But the interesting part is not the scamming issue, it's herself. She made some off-color comments that made a lot of people angry. She was even in comment sections of video reactions and she was not happy. I have not seen any of the videos, well, except the one that pushed me into making this one, so this is gonna be quite a ride. Don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this. And now that you're here, leave a like, it really helps. Let's power through this because there are a lot of follow-up videos, some even 2 hours long. Let's start with the first one. It was posted 2 years ago on Social Catfish. There we meet Jody. She's from Oregon but is now living in Nebraska with her mother. Why? Well, she met a man online 7 years ago. A rich man. A man who told her he could buy a house in cash, but slowly he will ask Jody for money here and there, totaling approximately $30,000. As usual, no FaceTime, they haven't met face to face, and the dude is in Africa. She's on disability and she will send this guy, Colin, all her paychecks. So she was borderline homeless and had to move in with her mother so her mom could take care of her.
Colin gets angry when she buys stuff for herself.
Last time I bought something for myself, I think I squeezed out a pair of jeans this year. I can't remember when.
The guy is so ballsy, he said to her, stay away from scammer shows. You know, like Dr. Phil, Social Catfish. And can we talk about the pictures he has sent to Jody? These are two different people. This is not the same human. She already has the answers, but she's too stubborn to see it. The Social Catfish team found those two guys. One is a stock photo model and the other one is in the military. None of them are named Colin, nor they are in Africa.
Claims to have millions of dollars. He's got a couple of accounts down in Texas. He's trying to contact his bank to get money. He's trying to get an account over in Africa to transfer the money.
This is what I mean when I say a lot of victims are not for love, but either extreme loneliness or the cash. Because every time we see stories like this, the scammer is loaded. He is super rich and flaunting the wealth. The guys at Social Catfish did a great job finding these guys, but Jody was still in denial. It was very annoying hearing her trying to give Colin reasons to be real. The episode ends with Jody understanding she was scammed, but on a follow-up, apparently she had a change of hearts.
We just want to talk about some of the statements that Jody made. There's no excuse for the things that Jody said. But we were here to help someone, and unfortunately, things took a turn in the middle of our investigation.
The last time I saw the team give this type of disclaimers was with this other lady who was disgustingly cheating on her husband and calling him names. So let's see what Jody said. Well, for starters, she feels so sure Colin is the real deal, she gets snappy with the crew.
Will you go on camera also then when you get us together and apologize and do more thorough investigations on other catfishes that could have been possibly a true romance?
Only if you promise to apologize if I'm right.
Okay, and if you apologize, I'm right.
Disturbing. The crew was so baffled they had to have a conversation face to face with her. So they paid her a ticket to California, put her in a nice hotel, and pay for her meals because remember, she's broke.
We tried to send Jody money, but we couldn't. She had no bank account and she was banned from using several financial institutions like Western Union and MoneyGram.
The fact she cannot have a regular bank account because she's a high scammer risk is just... how can't she see that the entire universe is screaming the answers to her? I am speechless.
Jody was obviously in denial. She made excuses for Colin through this whole interview. Honestly, we've dealt with countless victims and have never seen anything quite like this.
Again, the team did a fantastic job figuring out names and locations, but Jody is like a brick wall. I saw a comment, I think it was from this video actually, where they say, why did she ask for help if she's not gonna wanna hear the answer? I mean, yeah. Jody thought she might be involved in a scam, so she reached out to Social Catfish. But when they delivered the information, she didn't want it. It makes no sense, does it? She even sold her plasma to give money to Colin. Let's just go on to the controversy, shall we? Social Catfish decided to collaborate with Trilogy Media to ensure Jody will get satisfactory answers, as in finding the people involved and talking to them somehow. Jody starts explaining she was on dating apps after her last relationship imploded.
Some other sites, other people more down in New York City that were doctors, lawyers, they're not going to be interested in me. And a lot of them were black. Well, sorry, I don't really believe in interracial meetings. Swipe the other way on those. I didn't want to even try.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And she said it so openly, like it's normal. Completely excluding people because of beliefs is some wacky shit. Immediately, the mood changed. At least that's what I noticed with the guys. They looked uncomfortable. Another gold-digging moment. Colin sent her a document where it says Jody is the owner of 50 kilograms of gold. The document has a lot of misspelled words, but I don't think Jody was looking at that. She was thrilled about having the amount to herself. The guys wanted to hear the dude because Jody swore Colin didn't have an African accent.
Hey, honey.
Colin! Oh my God! You just get out of the shower?
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's so good to hear your voice. Do I hear Samuel and Priscilla there, or the kids?
Yeah, everybody's fine. Everybody's okay.
No, but they're not in bed yet?
Yeah.
Wow.
Ay, lots to unpack. First, Jody clearly has all her eggs in this guy's basket. Second, Colin was incredibly dismissive towards Jody. If my partner will answer me like that, it means he really checked out of the relationship. And despite he barely talked, the guys and everybody else, but Jody, of course, noticed an African accent. And thirdly...
Yeah, I love you. Okay.
Love you too. Bye.
Love you!
Bye.
Jody, that's an African accent.
Not from what I've heard.
It's an African accent.
It's not Italian.
The way she hung up and let go of the phone was kind of like maybe a mic drop, as in telling everyone, see, I told you he's real. Extremely cringy. So, another investigation was conducted. The guys traveled to New York to catch one of the guys she was sending money in Colin's name. But let's just go to the part where they present her with the evidence. Can you guess if she believed them?
Your boy, look at you. Look at him. Freaking general, blue eyes. But meanwhile, since you don't believe in the racial marriage or relationship or whatever you believe, you were sending to African-American guy, not blue-eyes guy, and that's why I lost my shit.
I think we are all him. She doesn't like black guys, but she's making one very rich, and it seems like she doesn't mind, or it's probably because she doesn't believe it. Every single piece of evidence she will refute. The clear accent, the blatant Photoshop, the fact that the guy who she was sending money for 7 years said he doesn't know who she is. Jody is just not understanding.
What is this? What kind of freaking relationship is this?
It's crazy. It's a nightmare.
You need a real friend. I bet the black guy at your church is real nice, too.
I don't even like looking at him.
Well, that's... Okay, I'm gonna...
Because he's from Africa and everything.
Just wow. All the work they made for her. They flew her from Nebraska to California. They gave her food to eat and shelter. And that's how she treats them, because of skin color and nationality. If you felt sorry for her, I suggest rethinking that emotion. That disclaimer is truly shining right now. So, Social Catfish did kind of like a where are they now and contacted Jody.
Okay. Hi, Drew. It's Jody.
Hey, Jody.
From the beginning, you can sense she was displeased. Everybody was, actually.
How are things with Colin?
I talk to him maybe once a month. That's about it. I kind of don't really want to say too much. I'm trying to forget him and everything and focus on other things, so.
You're dialing things back with him.
It's kind of a mutual thing.
He cut contact with her because she doesn't have any more money to send. That's how it is. Probably. There's no way someone like Jody will just let go so easily. He was the one who pulled the plug.
I don't feel you still did the full investigation like I asked. I'm only being cautious for what I am seeing, all the delays and all the errors in his messages as being cautious and a potential scammer.
This woman is so unlikable. She was looking for confirmation bias, and because nobody was telling her what she wanted to hear, that means the investigation was all wrong? She gave no apologies because most likely she didn't see anything wrong in excluding people because of skin color. I'm done with this lady. And apparently Social Catfish and Trilogy Media are as well. This video right here is why I was so interested in Jody. This YouTuber made a reaction to the second Social Catfish video, and apparently Jody saw it and she didn't like it.
Jody Ebbett 3038. They got their facts wrong. Oh, I forgot to put the comma there, but they got their facts wrong. Well, okay, Jody, you sought their help. So why question their help?
Because she was looking for confirmation bias. She really thought Colin was real but needed someone else to tell her with words she was doing everything right. Jody sent more comments filled with misspellings, and she was really aggressive. Probably she's mad about how she was seen by a lot of people, but girl, be mad at yourself. You were the one who opened your mouth and said you didn't believe in mixed race relationships, and that the black guy at church, you didn't even want to see him. That was you! You said that! You don't want to learn, you don't want to move on, and the fact that you don't talk to Colin that much is because he dumped your ass because you are poor. I mean, you can sell all the plasma you have, you are not getting what you want because what you want doesn't even exist. Tell me in the comments what do you think about this case, about this lady. I suggest you watch all the videos involved because they are very entertaining and because you need to come to your own conclusions about Jody. Please subscribe if you like the video and give it a like as well. It really helps. I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.